Welcome to The Nooner, a daily dispatch of open-ended ideas from J.E. Peterson, but you can call me Jordan. For best results, head over to Substack, where you can sign up to get the Dispatch's Weekly Digest, which includes some extras that I don't share anywhere else. You can find a link to that in the description of this episode. Alright, here's today. Don't play the Zoomer labeling game. You'll never win. I came of age in the 90s and early 2000s. At that time, nobody wanted to be labeled. The vibe was a general defiance of labels. It was even a common excuse to avoid committed relationships. I don't like labels. Fast forward about 20 years, and it seems like the pendulum has swung all the way in the other direction. I'm not an anthropologist, I'm not even much of a culture writer, and I certainly don't have the data to back any of this up, but here's how it looks from where I'm sitting. Zoomers freaking love labels. They collect them like patches to sew into a quilted cloak of identity. Here are 3 increasingly exaggerated examples. 1. I'm a neurodivergent LGBTQ+ ally. 2. I'm a solarpunk, anti-capitalist, cottagecore witch with executive dysfunction and existential dread. My aesthetic is dark academia meets Y2K, and I'm perpetually touch-starved, but also touch-averse. 3. I'm a demisexual, biromantic, chronically online, alt-aesthetic, crypto-curious, eco-anxious, body-neutral, INFJT with a savior complex and main character energy. My pronouns are they, fey, z, I'm a Pisces sun, Scorpio rising, and my love language is memes. I'm also gluten intolerant, lactose sensitive, and allergic to late-stage capitalism. The bios are fake, but believe it or not, all those labels are real. Generation Z is so good at the labeling game that no one else can possibly keep up with them. Not that we don't try. Thanks to a persistent cultural obsession with youth, this stuff bleeds upward, starting with Zoomers who create, collect, shuffle, and organize them like trading cards, then millennials who say, hey wait, I've got some too. And even though Xers are the OG label haters, they can't stand not being invited to the party. Then you've got boomers who are all like, WTF is all this nonsense, but okay, I guess I'm a lapsed Catholic who loves rock and roll. And finally, you've got cranky people like me, who try on labels every once in a while, but then they get all itchy, and so I shove them in a drawer and take turns feeling totally overwhelmed by the whole conversation and smugly superior to it. I'm tempted even now to draft a new bio for myself with a string of labels, but then I've got this image in my head of Mr. Oogie Boogie's 3 horrible little henchmen from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Do you remember them? They all wear these creepy Halloween masks, which, when they take them off, you can see that their faces have contorted to look like the masks. I think that might be the most genuinely frightening moment of the movie. I don't need to explain the metaphor, do I? If you like today's episode, I hope you'll share it with someone. No, I'm not asking you to spam your socials. I mean, obviously you can if you want to, but everyone knows a thoughtful, well-timed message can make all the difference in someone's day. So if the spirit moves, send a text. And if you haven't yet, head over to The Nooner on Substack to get access to the Dispatch's Weekly Digest, including stuff like music recommendations, TMI updates from my personal life, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing I like you more than other people. Okay, that's it for today. See you at noon tomorrow.